Right now. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Quarantine Cooking. Today we're gonna be fancy with our pinkies out. We're gonna do something called croque madame et croque monsieur. I'm slaughtering those pronunciations, by the way, so you're welcome. Essentially, this is it's a ham and cheese sandwich. Like, it's a really fancy ham and cheese sandwich, but it's just like French style. The best part about it is that the bread is toasted, and then you put some, Put some bechamel on the bread. The best part about it is that the bread is toasted, and then you put some. Okay, sorry. The bread's toasted. You put bechamel on the bread, which I'm going to spice up, which I'm going to hit with a little bit of Parmesan. Then you layer it with the shredded cheese. The cheeses I have are Gruyere, a smoked Gruyere, and a baby Swiss. So shred those up because those are like the traditional two cheeses you should use. The ham, then put the more cheese on top. Layer of Dijon, smush down, and then you bake the whole fucking thing with more cheese and more bechamel, and it's gonna be amazing. But and all my shit, fuck off. Nap. Let's go ahead and get started. I bought this loaf of bread specifically for this. So, the best way to cut bread like this, if you want a nice clean cut, I can see it better, is honestly turn it upside down. They say, get your knife nice and wet and hot, but I don't. But, yeah, this is an Italian loaf. It's got a good crumb to it. This is not a sandwich that you eat with your hands. This is a knife and fork kind of sandwich. This is a long ass loaf too. Oh Lord, that's a big ass bubble right there. See that? Huge bubble in this. But yeah, it'll still be good. Yeah, this is definitely a knife and fork sandwich. I'm going to pair it with a really simple salad of I've got some arugula. I think it's on the fridge. Just like lemon and olive oil dressing. Real simple, nothing like real fancy. I wanted to pair it with something light because this is a heavy ass sandwich. So, got the bread cut to our four honkin' ass slices. So, I mean, honkin' ass slices. Let's get this. Toast these off. I'm going to turn the broiler on for just a minute. Knock these crumbs into the sink. Next, I'm going to start on the bechamel. So I can get that. I can use this knife again. Okay. I'm not making a lot of bechamel tonight, just a little bit. The difference between a croque madame and a croque monsieur which is male, female, or female, male, in that order, is you put a fried egg on top of the croque madame. It's supposed to look like a lady's hat, so that's why they do that. Hey, Indy, how are you? So let's get a good pan for that out. Let's go in. So, y'all have seen me do bechamel before. It's a tablespoon of flour, tablespoon of butter, or equal parts, depending on how much you're making, and then milk. So, this is going to use about a cup and a half kind of thing, depending on if this butter ever wants to actually fucking melt or not. We're just kind of trying to be an asshole right now. I'm not having it. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. That was the attachment to my mixer. So you're definitely in the wrong place, bro. A smaller ones. This will work. Yeah, as well as what I have. So. We'll get the bread nice and toasted on both sides. But it can burn very quickly. So make sure you keep an eye on it. I do own a toaster, but that bread's not going to fit in the toaster. So get some color on it. I know I'm checking it a lot, but I really don't want it to burn. So. I'm convinced it's going to burn. Want to make sure you add your milk in stages. If you put it all in at once, there's a good chance it can clump or split. Then you basically wasted some flour and some butter. And any kind of fat will work for this. So, hey Becca. Yeah, I went on a little bit early tonight. Joshua actually got home earlier than I thought he would. Last night he got home like almost fucking 10 o'clock or some shit. And tonight he got home like fucking just like 10 minutes ago. He was like, I'm hungry. I'm like, shit, if I'd known you were fucking close, I would have started cooking already. Okay, it's getting hard. So that means it's about to start toasting. This is thickening up quite nicely. I'm waiting for it to become a paste at this point, so then I can start adding more milk to it. Needed to get to the point where I can drag my whisk across the bottom of it and it not reconnect immediately. So that I can add more. Okay, you get off fucking meat for a second. Back up. Okay. Bread nice and toasted. Want to do it on both sides. So flip it over. Because actually this side's barely warm. Put it back in. But the oven's had a good chance to get hot at this point, so it's going to take a lot less time this time. So I'm going to turn this from a bechamel to a Mornay sauce, which just means I'm going to add a little bit of cheese. But you know me, my pinky out bullshit. Have to use the proper terms for everything. I do not want to burn this bread. This loaf was like $3. So I'm like checking it over and over and over again. That should be good on the bechamel. My microplane. Some Parmesan. Check the bread. I want to wait for the bread to finish before I start getting in here with this, just because it'll make me feel better. But the cheeses I have. This is smoked Gouda. Or smoked Gruyere, sorry. Here's like a baby Swiss. And then I just have baby Swiss. This is the ham I have. This is the ham I have, the ham I'm using tonight. I'm using this because it was on sale. It was the cheapest they had. Bread's done. Turn it off. Okay. Turn this down. No. Be announced. Yeah, bread nice and toasted, looking good. You can add butter, whatever you want, to it, like to help it toast. But the amount of stuff I'm going to be putting on this bread, I'm not trying to add anything else to it, in all fairness, just because I know it's going to get like so much more. Down. I intentionally made it a little bit thinner because I want to cook it a little bit longer tonight. They say hit this with some white pepper and blah blah blah. If you can use the white pepper, it's totally fine. That's an aesthetic choice. I don't care. I like that there's a little flex in it, honestly. I like to see what I'm eating. And where are you? Just a tiny bit of nutmeg. I don't know why. I can't taste it in here, but everyone and their mother says nutmeg. And with a dish as classically French as this, I'm not trying to argue. Let's get some of the... Should I do it now? No, wait a little bit longer. I'll let that cook for just a few minutes longer. Okay. Right now, shredding the cheese. Get any questions or anything, y'all, of course, feel free to ask. Using a lot of cheese in this shit. Before we start, let's do a quality check. Oh my God. This is milk, so it's going to get skin if you don't stir it like, you know, pretty constantly. So. And my notifications are going buck wild right now. And this Swiss, I love this with the holes in it. Fun story. My mother thinks it was her first job ever was working in like a factory that made cheese, and to this day she can't stand Swiss. She said making Swiss smells worse than anything else they made. She hates Swiss cheese to this day. I've never tried to make Swiss. I have no desire to make Swiss. I can make cheese, but I'm busy. Like I was having a discussion with somebody else recently. It's like, I can make my own bread. I can make my own sausage. I can make my own pasta, my own sauces. That doesn't mean that every single time I go to have a meal, I'm going to make every single thing from scratch. These things are provided for us for convenience. Just find a brand you like and do it. Oh my God. That's a lot of fucking cheese. I'm not even going to use all this, my baby Swiss. Almost got the Dijon, because it can't be French without Dijon. All right, I think we're about ready to start assembling. I got my cheese over here. Let me mix it up some. Those of you who can't see it, just my board is sitting here too, of course. So there's a lot of fucking cheese on that board. All right, Mornay, here we come. This will help thicken it up some too and get it closer to the consistency I need it to be. Because I knew it was going to be cooking a little bit longer, I added more milk, which you can see the steam coming out. Then the milk is actually working its way out slowly. But yeah, what's up, Debbie?
No.
What's funny?
Oh, just one of them long Tumblr lists of that we got. I don't.
Oh, okay.
How long I need it, baby?
About 15 minutes. And of course, you want to taste everything. A little more salt. A little more cheese. There we go. That should be good. Oh, hold on, kill the clump. heat. Go. Totally done with that. More solid in this room with this. That's good. I like that. Okay. Now, this here's ham. I got it mainly because it's a good thickness. You can use any kind of ham you want, of course, but this is what I'm using. Just like another minute or two, heat back on it. Want it just a little bit thicker than what it is right now. Different whisk since that was in the sink. I thought I was done with it, but I'm not. Yeah, it's not all steam, there's some smoke. Some of the Parmesan actually got on my burner. I got a washcloth. There it is. There we go. That's better. Yeah, this is getting thick. You kind of want it similar to like icing. If you want it kind of gloopy, if that's too thin right there, you want it to kind of pour off. Get drip. So no worries. We'll just give it a minute. Good bubbles. Oh yeah. If you are putting it on a high heat like this to get it like reduced, you can't really walk away from it. There's a lot of dairy in here. It will scorch very easily. This is one of those things you have to stand there. But you can see it's already better than it was a minute ago. Say building forearm muscles. I used to work in a restaurant where I had to make tiramisu like once, twice a week. And they're like, oh, just use the machine. I'm like, no. I literally always did everything by hand. I like saying that it was handmade because that's an extra selling point on the menu in all fairness. They get an extra couple bucks for that. Oh, hey, Charlene. B, it's like an accomplishment thing. People pay like fucking $14 for some fucking tiramisu. Like, I can at least do the whipped cream by hand, you know? There we go. Now, preheater oven, 375. Get that completely off the heat. Oh, that's way better. So, okay. Get your bread. Smear some of this here on. You want a good thick layer of it. That was kind of cool. Okay. Still not going to use all this fucking sauce. I made half what I usually make, and I'm still not going to use it all. Okay. The ham, Fold it over. And lay it on here so it looks nice and pretty. You can just slap it on if you want. This is honestly like more of an aesthetic thing. But yeah. So 5 slices is actually plenty. Or is this 6? I don't know. Are you off? Yes. Are you on? Yes. A nice little crisscross pattern here. Oh. Actually, I think I'm doing this wrong. I think I need a layer of cheese. I do need cheese. Hold on. I'll finish this. I did that wrong. This hand does not want to come apart. She's trying to rip on me. Finish like that. This way I can just pick this whole thing up, set it over here. Some cheese on the bread. You want a good bit. Move these 2 pieces out of the way right now. Now you lay your hand down, because this whole thing is one piece. Just down. Okay. Now, the Dijon. Okay. I got ham hands. Put some cheese on top of the ham. This is, this is a lot. Which way is okay, like this. Okay, Dijon side down into the cheese. Do you want an egg on yours or no, babe?
No.
He does. He only likes his eggs like really scrambled, so he doesn't really care for the yolk. I love
I
it.
got no problem with the yolk. Just if I'm eating egg as part of the meal, I prefer it as breakfast. Or an omelet. You should make an omelet.
I'm not making an omelet right now. I'm doing this.
No, but I would like omelets.
He tried to change the goddamn dinner order like this is some fucking restaurant. You get the fuck you get here. Now that the sandwich is assembled, more Mornay sauce on top. That's my oven telling me it's fully preheated. Remember, this is a Mornay sauce because it has cheese in it. If we didn't put the cheese, it'd still be a bechamel. These are gonna burn. These little holes inside of the bread are gonna burn like fucking hard. So I'm trying to put a good bit of this stuff on top here. So I can like help protect it from burning too fucking much. This is definitely gonna burn. But it's whatever. Of course. More cheese right on top. Don't be shy. You're already going to die from eating this. Might as well die happy. Okay. those work well together. Alright. These are my croque monsieurs. Monsieur? I can't say that word. Put those in there. Hey Google, set a timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes. And that's starting now.
Trash up. This dog is literally fucking laying in here because he wants a treat. Yeah, look at him. Not bad. Need to get my cheese bag. I do love him. I'm already making something. You licking your lip for getting my cheese? Everyone should have a cheese bag in their fridge. It's a bag of random cheeses. Everyone needs that. Okay. Nobody saw that. Okay. God damn it. My salad, or my rocket, or arugula, as I call it here in the States. I'm watching a lot of British TV. My names for things get mixed up in my head. I'm also pretentious as shit. And an Anglophile. So. Gonna get a little bit of garlic here. Put that in there. Using my magic bullet. Gonna make a salad dressing. Stuff just everywhere. Bit of sweet. All this shit on the counter. Dog, go away. There's a sticker. You won't eat that. I didn't think this was going to have any seeds in it. Does it? No. Okay. I didn't think so. Something about that lemon told me it wasn't going to have any seeds in it. So. Salt. Good bit of pepper. Dice this up. Get my olive oil. About half a cup. So, plug this in. Hey, Jenny. Check it. It's actually cool. The if you use like a magic bullet, it will emulsify it for you. It tastes really creamy. And I forgot one thing. You can leave this part out if you're keto. It needs a little bit of sugar to help cut through the acidity. Okay, leave that over there. This is garbage. I'm gonna use some leftover cheese to put in my salad. Close the bucket. Can I use a serrated knife for that? It feels so weird. I got just a little Roma tomato. Nothing big. Just wanted to add a little bit of color to the salad. So I bought like a single tomato. Cutting and deseeding that. I'm more doing it off camera because I've done that 100 fucking times for y'all. So I'm not really concerned about showing y'all how to dice a tomato. Hey Google, what's the timer at?
There's 44 seconds to go.
I had to get close. These maters in here. And also, where is it? I bought an onion. I bought an onion. Stop. I had an onion. I know I bought an onion. Oh my god, it looks so fucking good. And just to be me, I'm gonna put that on and let it go, getting nice and bubbly on top. I turn the broiler back on. So, some pita chips, which actually make amazing croutons. Just crunch those in your hand. Drop them on. Love the garlic ones. And these were half price, so. Dressing. Yummy. Garlic did not chop up. What an asshole. Whatever. Moving on. Now, if you do this with a salad, you can do any kind of salad you want, obviously. Buy a bag of salad mix. It's totally cool. Love me a bag of salad mix, but this was cheaper. Figured I'd just go real simple with it anyway. And we've had salad the last 2 nights with our meals, so figured this is actually arugula. It's way better than the lettuce. It's like way better for you. So get that out of the way. Just waiting on this to come out at this point. Because in this part I'm going for like a gratin, which is like the bubbly cheese you see on top of French onion soups. That's what I'm going for right now. On the very tip top of this. So I want to make sure I give it a good chance to do that. Tidy up some. Oh shit, fucking fried egg, god damn it. Totally forgot about that part. Shit. He looks so fucking good. Fuck. He doesn't want one, but this is a big ass piece of bread, so I'll put 2 on mine. I'm going to go ahead and kill that, so it'll kill the heat source. It'll still be hot, but it'll kill the heat source. Toss, toss, toss. I know I'm checking like every fucking 3 seconds. Make sure it doesn't burn. Plate this salad. One side of the plate. Couldn't use the whole fucking thing. Alright. Here they are. Croque monsieurs. Oh, I love the way that cheese looks. Oh my god. Let me... That's not gonna cover it. Oh my god. This thing is so beautifully, like, heart-stopping. Like, oh my god, it looks so good. Hey, Phil. You right at the end, actually. So, I've already got the salad plated up. Here we go. Croque monsieur. With a light salad on the side. Real easy. Real delicious. that egg needs like 1 more minute. Oh, poor cheese. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. I will, of course, post a picture of mine, the one with the egg on it, when I'm done. So, or before we eat. No, I'll take a picture before we eat. I won't fucking eat first. I'm starving. But I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Probably doing a chicken curry pot pie soon. That's been popping in my head lately.